right.
Okay, so after you have read these articles, what is your response to occupying movements? Do you support it, against it?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, the articles they put an interesting spin on it, and these are definitely arguments that I've heard about Occupy before, like kind of like not having a concrete set of demands and things like, what are they just doing? They're just kind of partying. Like, what is the true meaning of this? I mean, I disagree with it. I mean, I think that the partying and whatever comes along with it, I think on a very superficial level can alter the meaning of a movement for people that aren't listening, you know? I feel like the people that are gonna let that type of stuff influence their opinion about a movement aren't really paying attention or care in the first place. It's just a very oversimplified way of looking at things that I don't agree with.
So do you think they're trying to demonize the movement, or like saying the negative sides to, like...
Yeah, I don't think they're trying to demonize necessarily, but I think they're trying to, you know, almost trivialize and lessen the severity and the severity of the issues, and kind of dumb down the people that are participating by making them sound unorganized, only because the people in Occupy Wall Street aren't saying like these are our concrete demands. They're just saying like this system is fucked. So, you know, and that's apparently too vague, and apparently if you're not, I don't know, if you're not looking at it in a short-term view, you're not being smart. I don't know. Yeah.
So what do you think these articles will have effects on like outsiders? Like, for example, I never heard of like Occupy movement, but the only source I can approach to is these articles. So what do you think I will have the impression on these movements after I read these articles? A negative or positive?
I think it would probably, I don't know if it'd be negative, like you wouldn't agree with what they were fighting for, but I think you would have a hard time believing in the methods and the, I think you wouldn't think of it as credible of a movement, as an organized movement. I don't think this gives the impression that it's an organized movement.
So, last question.
I should ink my skin with your name.
A virtual constellation as young demonstrators wave their
Take my passport out again.
for more democracy.
Just replace it. See, I could do without a tan on my left hand where my fourth finger meets my knuckle. And I should run you a hot bath and fill it up with
By
bubbles.
university students, by teenagers who boycotted classes for a week.
'Cause maybe you're lovable,
Election regulations.
and maybe you're my snowflake,
As their
and your
leader,
eyes turn from green to grey. In the winter I'll hold you in a cold place, and you should never cut your hair, 'cause I love the way you flick it off your
It has
shoulder.
led to the scenes we've seen now, with tear gas now.
You'll never know
Breaking
just how
the
beautiful
truth
you
here.
are to me.
We're now going to be enveloped in tear gas.
But maybe I'm just in love when you wake me
Okay.
up.
Okay.
And would you ever feel guilty if you did the same to me? Could you make me a cup of tea to open my eyes in the right way? And I know you love Shrek because we've watched it 12 times. But maybe you're hoping for a fairy tale too. And if your DVD breaks today, you should have got a VCR, because I've never owned a Blu-ray, true say. And now I've always been shit at computer games, and your brother always beats me. And if I lost, I'd go across and chuck all the controllers at the TV. And then you'd laugh at me and be asking me if I'm gonna be home next week. And then you'd lie with me till I fall asleep and flutter eyelash on my cheek between the sheets. And you'll never know just how beautiful you are to me. maybe I'm just in love when you wake me up.